Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous from scratch. We're going to go over to Dav's Hope. Sis up. And we're going to gather manufactured materials. Sis, ship. It always has to be far away though. Sis dart. It's not like in a smooth area. Sis down. Sis landing.
Landing gear retracted.
Sis landing.
Landing gear deployed.
Sis alternate. And we're losing our tracking. Sis view. Sis view. Sis alternate. Sis alternate. Sis down. Sis down. Better use a clean one just because we'll be here for a little bit. Be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. That would really help us out with YouTube. YouTube requires that I have 1,000 subscribers. Is this view? Well, we got all kinds of problems with our tracking. After 11 months and 1,300 videos, we have a little over 200 subscribers. We need far more than that. And I have a meeting in about 30 minutes.
Incoming message.
With the boss of my day job. Just a monthly meeting that I have with him. Check that ding in just a minute. Okay. No issues.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yeah, I think with my tracking, it wants the room to be more like no outside light at all coming in, where it's very controlled lighting. Alright, gets upset.
Incoming message.
After we fill the manufactured materials and the raw materials, we'll go out to Jameson crash site and gather encoded materials. Then we'll go out to Celine Jean, take care of our armor. That's informing me of my meeting in 30 minutes. Of course, the SRV is kind of all over the place. It always is. It has no traction. It's like driving it on ice all the time.
Incoming message.
Please look underneath the video to the far left and you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you can watch 1,300 plus more videos.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Underneath the video in the description, you see ways of donating and joining our Patreon, finding our fleet carrier, and adding tritium to its fuel tank. Mainly, we need subscriptions. We also have put videos on Rumble and Daily Motion. We don't censor content. like YouTube does. And they don't require 1,000 subscribers to get support like YouTube does. Kind of a pattern there. Yeah, some companies just need competition or they'll be to make them fair. If they don't have competition, they're not fair. Once upon a time, YouTube was fair. Their demands were far less, but as they controlled the market, the less fair they became, to the point they're not really fair at all. It's all about them, and not about the content creators. Content creators can just go somewhere else. That's kind of the attitude that YouTube has. Well, that's why there's now a Rumble and a Daily Motion. Because of YouTube telling content creators just to go somewhere else then. So now there is a somewhere else. And I'm pushing videos to both Rumble and Daily Motion also. Probably take a little bit to get it all ramped up, but at least it has potential. Well, at least we got past that 500 asteroid mining ore requirement for Celine Jean, the engineer. It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. It only took about a day. With my normal gameplay of about 30 minutes at a time. Probably did still take about 10 videos, or 10 recordings. I won't force you through all 10 recordings, but we'll pick out a few of them. We did have close to 85, between 78 and 85 on one of the videos of tonnage. Or a couple of them, I think it was pretty close to that, so you'll probably get to see those. They worked out really good. Yeah, I need to check out what the next engineer will be after Celine Jean. Probably power plant. It's kind of my guess. But we'll see. I have to look it over. And we probably have about 10 minutes, and then I'll probably 10-15 minutes, and I'll have to exit. And I'll have to do another video after my meeting. I got to edit some video too. I like to have about 10 days worth scheduled out because things come up.
Cargo scoop deployed. Incoming message.
But part of the end game is always collecting as much material as possible. Try to fill them up, just like we did in our main account.
Cargo scoop deployed.
We gather encrypted
Incoming message.
from this tower. It's usually about 3 pieces for each item. See, like this is refined focus crystals. We'll collect about 3 of them each time. But there's just so many thousands of them. Of everything, or total of things. And when we go over to the material traders, we move things to a higher grade. So the first things we will fill up eventually in this alt account is the higher grades. And then we'll work our way down. Probably within about 5 minutes we'll close this one out. We'll start up another one later. Yeah, we're not that close to filling yet. We got quite a ways to go. But we need enough for the armor. Armor and shields are very important in this game. You need to try to make it as bulletproof as possible. You'll never make it 100% bulletproof, but you can get pretty close with your ability plus the shields and armor. You can do pretty good. I mean, I've come across rank that's way higher than me when they're shooting at me, and I can last a pretty good length of time, and I've had security forces come after me before, and be able to last till you can get away. Yeah, grade 5 armor and expensive armor like the weave armor and stuff. Passive weave or something. It's pretty good stuff. And then there's the thermal. I'm thinking this one's thermal, what I've got on the Python, because that's where you get hit the most, and especially if you've got point defense. Point defense will take care of the missiles, and you need to take care of the thermal. Okay, this will probably be our last round out of this video. Yeah, I always get nervous in those meetings with my boss. I don't know why, they've always gone perfect. I've never had anything but exceptional at this company, and I've been with them for about 5 years. But I get nervous all the time because you never know when other people control your income. Not so good. Even though I've been exemplary for 5 years straight. Still get nervous. And I don't have a big retirement setback, so I've got to work. This is a pretty good job because very laid back, and I just have to be available all the time to fix stuff. And it's not that hard to fix them when they break. It's computer systems. And I have to do, my area is more of data. So I just have to always be available. Yeah, I said that was going to be the last one, and then I started up another one. Well, this will probably be the last one. But I got 5 minutes before my meeting.
Incoming message. Handbrake is on.
Well, I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll come along again. Make sure you press that subscribe button, and also watch more of our videos. So until the next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye.